guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie or Cakes, and it's been a horrible morning. It's been an absolutely horrible morning, and now all I want to do is play in some makeup, and so that's what we're gonna do. I have two new things that I really wanted to show you guys that I'm really excited about. There will be some swatches, and then I'm just gonna do an eye look, and it's gonna be a great time, so let's get started. Everything that I use on my face, I always put it down in my description. Even if it's discontinued, I still let you know what it is. And then I also will say it out loud. So this is my e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. It's pretty much been replaced by the e.l.f. Power Grip. They do the exact same thing. I just really want to use up this one so then I can get rid of the packaging. But as I said, it's been a really bad morning. My dog Lily essentially knocked over everything and then stepped on a coffee pod, and there was coffee everywhere. And yeah, it was a lot. And then I accidentally threw away a new like eye mascara remover. I think it's Japanese, and I was so excited to try it, and it accidentally ended up in the garbage, and today is garbage day. So yeah, I was like, oh my god, I just woke up. Why is everything happening so quickly? But yeah, that's how I'm doing. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone's been well. The spiders have been out. I've been in a battle with my face recently, and it's a lot. I'm still gonna do kind of a full face. I'm not gonna take my star off. It's a crime scene under here. I'm not going to take it off. I'm going to kind of do a pseudo full face. I haven't really been doing a full face of makeup just because it's been really hot. But for the palette that I'm going to show you guys, I kind of want to see what a full look would be. And I have a blush to show you guys. So for foundation, I haven't really been using this, and I'm like, it makes me upset. So I'm going to use it today. It is the Revolution IRL Filter Longwear Foundation in F14. It is not the right shade. It's just a little too pink in undertone. They did not have F15, and F16 was just like a little too dark. So F15 would have been my preferred shade. I didn't feel like returning it. I'm also going to do a little bit of like bronzing. So it even though technically the undertone's not just right, it's still going to work for me. Now that I've been using this foundation, like I've used it a couple times, but definitely not enough or as much as I'd like to. I do like how it feels on the skin because it definitely is soft matte, and it just kind of adheres to my skin really well. It doesn't emphasize any of my dry patches. So like overall, it's pretty good. It gets the job done. The only downside is that it's Makeup Revolution and they discontinue literally everything. Like, it does not matter what it is. I accidentally get some on my nail. How did that even happen? I'm gonna use my Joa Ultimate Blender brush. And I definitely think it does have good coverage, even if it's not completely full coverage, because I have, you know, old acne scars, and I also have a mole right here, and it's pretty much covered, I want to say everything. That's really nice. Then I'm going to be going in with two Maybelline Fit Me concealers. I always have the shade 20 Sand and the shade 50 Cafe. So first up is Cafe. And it's pretty much empty, so I will be able to get rid of that soon. Oh my gosh, Bartok is snoring super loud. And I may need to play around with my camera settings again because I don't know why everything is pulling so yellow behind me. And oh god. This is what we're looking like. I'm going to put a little of it on the tip of my nose, and then I'm going to use a little bit of the shade 20. And just right here. That's all I want for that. I would usually use a different brush for that, but I think it might still be dirty, so so we're gonna go back in with this brush. That's all I wanted to do to kind of create that really lit up spot right in the corner of my eye. Okay, so now I am going to be using powder. I actually think I'm going to powder down just a little bit. I'm going to be using the Essence Brighten Up pressed powder. It is my favorite pressed powder, actually. Just going to press it in lightly. That's all I want to do with it for now. I will be using some loose setting powder as well later on. Now for the new blush that I got. It is from the Creme shop and Hello Kitty. They came out with 3 different colors. It is the Creme Blush Balm Soothing Aloe Vera. It is limited edition, and this is in the shade Berry Cute. There's also kind of an orange shade, and I believe one that's just a true pink. And I saw this, and I was like, number one, the packaging. I'm a sucker. I'm just a sucker. Does come with a mirror, and then this is what the shade looks like. I've played around with it just one time, and I actually really like it. I did use my finger. I think I'm going to try it with a brush this time just to see how I like it. It picks up well on the brush, so that's good. But will it on my base? Yes. Oh, okay, yeah, that's nice. I'll put on another layer. Not sure if my camera's picking it up as well, but you can definitely see it on my cheek. It's a very cute flush of pink. And of course, on a lighter skin tone, it would be very vibrant. But I think for my skin tone, it's actually very pretty. I think I want to do a dedicated video actually to all of my blushes because I have so many, and I feel like I've definitely gone through a makeup journey when it comes to my blushes because I used to just sell them. If I bought a collection and it came with blushes, I would usually just say, oh, that's never gonna look good on me, so let me go ahead and sell it. And so I ended up parting ways with actually a bunch of blushes that recently I would wear. But you know, sometimes you have to give things up to realize that you shouldn't have given them up. It's buildable, it's blending out really well on my skin. It has just like the slightest tackiness to it, but nothing too crazy. Put it on my nose. I may have actually put on too much blush because of because I like how it feels on the skin. But yeah, yes, I actually really like this. I don't think that it's too strong. If I had used a lighter hand, I think it would have been even better. But they do retail for about $15, and actually I think that it's worth it because once you use it up, you still have a compact that you could probably put something in that comes with a mirror, and so I feel like it's worth it. I think it's worth it. And then I completely forgot, but I do want to bronze today because I'm actually going to be just using my Fabled Elf Duo. I'm going to be using that bronzer, and then I am going to just use this highlighter instead because the eyeshadow palette, I need that to just be the main thing that you pay attention to once you see my face. And you'll see. We'll get there. So I'm just going to quickly bronze. I'm not going to be contouring my nose or anything like that. And my stomach is rumbling. Oh my god. And I have been looking into getting a new bronzer, and I'm kind of interested in that new NYX, I think it's Butter bronzer, because I saw it in store and I was like, you know what? I might try this out because I don't really have all that much bronzer or contour. It's really just this and then my Fenty matchsticks and then that one concealer from the Creme shop that I've been using to like contour and bronze. So I kind of want to get an official thing that actually says the word bronzer as well. Gotta get on my neck. I think that's pretty good for now. I'm gonna go ahead and put on highlighter, which I almost never use, but I thought that it would be the most toned down highlighter that I have, because most of the ones that I use are really colorful. I mean, this is just like a pretty gold kind of champagne shade. It's fine for what I want, and it does have a really nice shine to it on the skin. Why did e.l.f. have to discontinue this? I don't understand. My nose. Okay, that's enough of that. The last thing I want to do before I get into the eyeshadow palette is my eyebrows very quickly. I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Shape and Stay brow pencil. It's just wax. I need to cut my brows again. And then going in with a little bit of my Maybelline Tattoo Studio. This is the Brow Pomade, which will also be decluttered soon because I'm reaching the bottom very quickly. think that's pretty good. Now to attempt my best to get them to match. Okay, that's good enough for now, I think. Now we're going to get into the main reason that I'm even making this video, because my palette finally came in. It is the YVA Expressions Magical Guardians Glimmer palette. It is a duochrome palette. Oh my gosh, I kept seeing it. I kept telling myself, no, don't do it, don't get it. And then eventually I fell prey. Packaging, sickening. The shades, there's a mirror. Here are the shades. The mirror. Like, what? We're going to get into some swatches, and then we are going to play around in this for a little bit. Transition into like a really pretty green with gold. These are absolutely stunning. They're stunning. So I'm going to come back with my eyes primed and we can hop right into a look. Okay, we are back. I did put my wig on. Oh, there's a hair. There we go. I did, of course, go in with my Super Base eye primer from Makeup Revolution. Another one that I've actually been using more now is my Colourpop Creme shadow in the shade Bronco. I think they discontinued it like right after they brought them out, and they're actually good, so it sucks that they decided to do that. We're going to be quick, we're going to be easy. I'm going to be dipping into my Desert Sage palette from Profusion. 25 shadows. It was like 15 bucks. It's amazing. The shape isn't my favorite, but I'm really just going to be dipping into a brown, and that is all. I'm just gonna work on the outer corners. That's the shape that I want. Quickly do the other eye because it is starting to crease. Okay, I think that's actually pretty good. Bring this brown in just a little more. Now we're going to dip into the magical Guardian Glimmer palette. I still don't know what shade I want to use the most though. They all swatched relatively nicely. They feel really buttery smooth. None of them feel dry. Yeah, it was just a good experience overall. You know what? I think I want to dip into maybe Mars. And then inner corner, I can put the shade Moon. Let's try that. Let's try that out. Go back in to buff out my crease. First, I'm going to go in with my finger, and then I'm going to fix it up with a brush if I have to. Bring you in as much as I can. Wait, or do I want Saturn? Oh, no! You know what? I'm going to use 4 shades. Okay, first we're going to use Saturn. And it looks wet, like slick. This is really nice. And then I think I'm actually going to go into... Wow, I actually really like that. But I want to try another color. Let's try Neptune. Again, buttery smooth. Feels really, really good. On the finger, on the eye. It feels weightless, actually. So yeah, this is a pink to blue. And the other one is more of a blue purple. There's pink in there. There's just so much dimension to these shades, and I usually don't use duochromes, so there's nothing that I could be like, oh, this is comparable to so-and-so, but it just feels really good. Okay, so I think that for this eye where I use Saturn, I'm gonna go in with Mercury. Okay, right away, it's definitely better to apply with your finger, but I need more precision. So the brush it is. This is what this eye is looking like. And then I think for this eye, I want to let's try Mars. You can kind of see it. the air just turned on. I was trying to get them to match up. And they kind of do. I think I'm going to go back in with just a little bit of brown, and then I'm going to put on my liner, a quick little lippy, and we will be done. But this is what we're working with. It looks so vibrant in person. Like, just looking in the mirror, the shades, you can tell that, at least I can tell that there are 4 shades on my eyes. Like, they also blend in together really, really well. Also my under eye, I'm gonna put some brown. And whatever's left over, I actually want to kind of tap it onto the brown. Yeah, I think that looks fun. I think it looks really fun. Oh, but everything is covered in glitter. Oh my gosh. I think that I am going to go back in with this highlighter really quick. So I can do my... I could have used one of the duo crumbs, but I really just want all of the attention to just go straight to my eyes. I'm going to be going in with my winged outliner from Peachy Queen. Like, I've got it, I might as well use it. This is what this eye is looking like. Can I get it to match? That's always my question. I feel like I say it every time. Can I get you to match? Well, I think one is bigger than the other. Okay, I think that's actually, it's pretty good. It's pretty good from far away. From far away, oh god. And I've been wearing my brown stars again, like a lot. I think I'm going to leave them off this time because I want, again, all the attention to just be drawn to the eyes. And so the last thing I'm going to do is a little bit of lip liner. I lost my favorite Colourpop and Shayla lip liner, so I'm going in with my Tiff lip liner from the Chucky and Glam Light collab. Okay, now for the lip, I don't really know. I wish I had like a true brown, but I don't have one anymore actually. Give me 1 second. This is from Odin's Eye. It is their liquid, I think, matte in dry dates. That's red. It's not really the shade that I wanted, but and then you have to wait for it to dry or else it will look super patchy. That is the only downside to these. I'm just going to use a little bit of my e.l.f. HD powder in Soft Luminance, just kind of all over the face. I can tell my lip is still slightly drying, but not to the point where I can't talk. So the last thing that I think I want to do is, I guess, add a gloss. Or I could try to use my Peachy Queen topper in the shade number 3. I don't know if that's going to translate well, but I might try just a little bit. You know what? It's not very good, but I don't hate it. I think I'm just going to use this alone from now on. We're going to spray down with my NYX Matte Finish Spray. Okay, and the verdict is, I love it. I love it. I really like this palette. It retails for $30. I believe it always has a sale on the TikTok shop. I do not think you should buy it through the TikTok shop. I don't think anybody should be buying anything through the TikTok shop. That's all I'll say, but yeah, I know that it is cheaper on there, but again, they have a website. It is Black owned. It is amazing anime inspired makeup. I have this palette now. I have this palette as well, Pastel Goth. And I have the Senpai Blush palette. So it's safe to say that I do enjoy the brand. I do want to get into their lip products. I know that they have cream blushes as well. They're phenomenal. They're phenomenal. I have really been enjoying everything from YVA Expressions, and I hope that someone sees this and they're like, oh, now I'm interested. Now I'll buy something. The palettes are affordable. They're really cute. I love that she sources out like her art. It's not AI. But that is all for this video. Thank you so much for sticking around. Please hydrate. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye!
Hi!